don't think people truly realize how special this Chicago Bears team is. I don't think they realize it. I think they know that they are better than they were last year, but this team, they're a little bit different, okay? Take a look at this play. The play saw around the world. They come out in 22 personnel. If you guys don't know personnel, we can break it down really quickly for you guys, right? So you can have 11, 10, 22, 23. The first number is going to represent, and I guess technically, if we're being realistic, this is actually 13 personnel, okay? So take the back. 13 personnel. We got one running back in the backfield. They got one tight end. I was going to call him a fullback, but I'm going to call him a tight end because he is a tight end. So you got 3 tight ends in the football field here, 13 personnel, and we got DJ Moore to the top side. Our goal of this play, as he's running a post down the field, is to sell to these safeties that this is a run, okay? So as we snap the ball, first of all, this safety already starts to bite up. You see a little bit of pre-snap motion. Now you see this guy biting up a little bit, okay? Now they're playing tight. They're not playing back. They're playing tight. That is huge. So, as the ball is snapped, we are going to get Monangai low to the ground. We do not want these second and third level defenders to see what's happening behind the line of scrimmage. That's why you see quarterbacks and running backs get low behind the line of scrimmage. As we play fake, we turn around, boom. First thing we notice here, safety bit up, safety bit up. One-on-one coverage down the field with DJ Moore. What do we call this? A yes-no read. Essentially, when Caleb Williams turns around, his eyes open up wide. Like, whoa, we have an opportunity here, right? So what does he do? He chucks it. He throws it. Plants that back foot on the ground. Hitches up in the pocket. Pressure to his right side. Launches this thing. Now, this ball is placed in an absolute bucket. I know it's kind of tough to see here, but man, I also want to look at the offensive line. Obviously, because you're play faking to the left, you're in a full slide to the left. Everyone's sliding off to the left. Our fullback or tight end is going to act like he's getting here, and he's going to go protect the man side. We call this a slide side. You call this the man side, right? Great job by our tight ends for the most part, picking up quickly here. And then, again, unbelievable throw. Let's see if we can get a better angle of this throw, where it ends up here. Again, launches this thing down the field. Oh my lord. Guys. Hey, you cannot make this stuff up. Caleb Williams is here to stay. Ben Johnson is here to stay. This team is going to win a lot of football games. I don't doubt it for a second. We're going to break down a ton of film. Before we do so, hit the like button. Also, comment down below. Who do you think is the biggest threat to take out the Bears this playoff run? With that being said, let's see when we get 700 likes. Let's dive in. Now, I actually like how instinctual Caleb Williams is starting to play. Right here, offensive line is going to be in a scat or a slide protection off here to the left. Now, they make a big time mistake because they send an A-gap blitz with their linebacker. The center doesn't really pick up on it at all because they got, again, slide left. They got man-to-man to the right. So, again, they get a free rusher through that A-gap when in reality the center should have picked it up. He just didn't really see it coming, right? You're going to see him not even care about it at all. He slides over. Boom. They get a free rusher. Now, from there, we are going to see the tight end do a good job initiating contact or getting in the way of the linebacker. Now, Caleb Williams understands that these guys are matched up. These guys are matched up to the bottom side, which is going to leave basically a free route out of the backfield with Kyle Monangai. So, understanding that the rush is coming, Caleb Williams quickly says, boom, sidearms this thing in there. Now, great job by Cole Kmet immediately coming up and blocking. Now, Kyle Monangai, breakaway speed, gets down that right sideline, picks up like 35 yards or something like that down the field. I think Monangai is actually going to be a really good player for them down the line. Maybe not this season, but next year I think he's going to be a big-time player. But I love the instinctual mindset of Caleb Williams to be like, okay, we got a free rusher. We see that the tight ends are being picked up in man, which leaves no one for the running back. Boom. Gets that thing out quick. Love it. Another interesting play. And really quickly, guys, do me a big favor. Hit the like button if you want more Chicago Bear updates. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything. And we will be covering the Bears all year long. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns. We've got you guys covered. Join the family. All right, with that being said, take a look at this play here. We are going to be in a full slide outside of our left guard who's going to pull up to the man side, but everyone else is getting off to the left as we sell this run fake this way. Route concept wise, I believe we're going to get DJ Moore on a deep dig route over the middle of the field. I believe we utilize a little bit of pre-snap motion here as well. Yep, with 14, who's going to get down the field. We got a clear out to the top side, really just trying to get these DBs to drop back in their coverage. So as we bootleg out to this right side off the play fake, we're going to notice the middle of the field is wide open. Like, this is probably where we want to attack, unless you've got a matchup that you really like. Like, if this was to get the corner over here, maybe you throw that. But ultimately, because we've got this top side dig, we're probably going to throw that, right? So as we roll out, look at the anticipation. Ball's coming out now, before he even really breaks fully on his route. You also get a little bit of holding here. Where's the flag refs? Come on, man. Right? There's a holding there, 100%. Gets it there anyway. Big time 22-yard pickup there for DJ Moore on the offense. Good job by Caleb Williams, man. He's on one. Week 14 of the NFL season is officially here, and I am super excited because I wanted to share my picks with you for this weekend's slate of games. I've been using the Sleeper app. They are amazing. Their odds are amazing. Everything about them is super amazing. First of all, if you use my code DUBS, you're going to get a 100% match up to $100, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use, which is insane. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50, right? It's so easy. I would sign up just for that alone, just for the extra play bonuses, right? But this is my pick for this weekend. Okay, Joe Burrow, 1 passing touchdown versus Buffalo. I could see this being a high scoring game. I like this. I don't think it's going to be too difficult to get that. Ja'Marr Chase is coming off a rough week. I think he's going to have a big day, but I only have 50 yards. I feel like that's simple. Could be just one catch for a guy like Ja'Marr Chase versus Buffalo. Again, high-scoring game. JSN versus Atlanta. JSN had a terrible week last week. He's going to bounce back. We all know it. Rashee Rice, 50 yards versus Houston. Listen, Kansas City cannot lose this game. If they lose this game, season is over. Season is wraps. Out the window. They need to win this game. Rashee Rice is their best playmaker. He's going to get the ball. Bucky Irving, right? Second game back versus the Saints. I think they could run up the score versus New Orleans, and I think Bucky will score at least 1 touchdown. I have 30 to win 90. I think this is fair. I don't think it's too bad. Let me know what you guys think. And again, use promo code DUBS, right? Use promo code DUBS. You'll get a 100% match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply, and see Sleeper's terms of use for details. It's currently operational in about 25 states, so make sure you guys check out Sleeper today. Take a look at this play right here. This is actually really crazy how it ends up working out, because the Packers are going to be sending this blitz off the edge. Now, what is supposed to be happening here is man coverage down the line. However, what ends up happening is they utilize Kmet in pre-snap motion, which changes the coverages momentarily, not momentarily, but for the play, because now this guy picks him up, and then boom. Now, what do we notice about this? Well, what do we understand about the new matchups off the pre-snap motion is we got some advantages, right? Not only do we have height against the DB, but more importantly, we got speed versus a linebacker over the middle now. So this ends up being perfect. We pick up the blitz extremely well in a 4-man slide right, man-to-man to the left. As we drop back, right, we scan off to the left. But Caleb Williams, for a split second here, notices right now, boom, oh, we've got a matchup I really like on a crosser over the middle of the field. Now pressure comes, he gets outside the pocket, continues to look down the field, and then look at this throw, laser to Zaccheaus for a 27, I believe, yard pickup down the left sideline. Beautiful job, love the pre-snap motion, and they really, I guess, found a mismatch within that defense, and they exploited it. Obviously, we had to show the Ja'Day Walker one as well. They show double mug. Now, they do a good job because they're going to reach the point of attack through the A-gap, really shifting this offensive line to the inside to guard that double mug. And essentially, they're going to reach point, drop back into coverage, reach point, drop back into coverage. And ultimately, again, they're going to end up getting a free rusher off this edge. And we're going to see a corner. And I believe we get like a stop over the middle with Zaccheaus. Now, ultimately, we feel the pressure coming off the blind side. We know the ball's got to come out early. He stares down this little stop route, right? Stares it down. Both guys overcommit. Looks like you got a little bit of miscommunication as both guys go for Zaccheaus as we break into the second level. Unbelievable job here by Caleb Williams waiting until the absolute last second for those guys to overcommit downhill. Wide open touchdown, back right corner of the end zone. Great throw under pressure. Again, you cannot make up what Caleb Williams was able to do in this game. And I feel like he has really taken a major step up, and you could tell the fight of this football team being down as much as they were with the amount of time they had left. The onside kicker, I mean, dude, this team is different. You know, the true telling of a good football team is finding ways to win, not finding ways to lose, finding ways to win games. And that starts with the culture of the coaching staff. And I feel like they've built a really, really good football team, and the culture of the team is really taking a good shift in the right direction. So we're going to end the video here. I do want to make a part 2 of the defense, so let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that. Subscribe to the channel. It is free, doesn't cost anything, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Should be soon. Peace.